From the Nate Puwali stage at YRMP Production Studios, this is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. An online content creator from Lakewood, Washington, Scott Egbert. A recent college graduate from McDonough, Georgia, Mitchell Hill. And our returning champion, a merchandiser from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Mark Liotta, whose one-day cash winnings total $8,801. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Nate Puwali. That's me. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Welcome into another exciting game of America's favorite game of answers and questions, Jeopardy! Our native Canadian over here, Mr. Mark Liotta, dethroned a two-time champion on our last episode. He looks to go for a second win of his own today, but Mitch and Scott have other plans for that. Gentlemen, good luck. Let's get to work. Here we go with the Jeopardy round. And today we will start you off with these categories. TV shows first episodes. That sounds like a fun subject. Then we'll have you go in the bookstore. National parks. C in science. Notice the C in quotation marks. Baseball nicknames. And finally, we'll have you deal with 7-letter words. Mark, you're the champion. You'll get us started.
Okay, let's start baseball nicknames for 200, please.
Fittingly enough, this 6-foot 10-inch pitcher had the nickname the Big Unit. Mark?
Who is Randy Johnson?
Correct.
Baseball nicknames for 400, please.
This career Cub shortstop was known as Mr. Cub. Scott.
Who is Ernie Banks?
He's the one.
Okay.
Baseball 600.
One version of the origin of his nickname is that he'd say hey, man, because he couldn't remember names. Mark?
Who is Willie Mays?
That's it.
Baseball nicknames 800.
This longtime pitcher of the Mets was known as Tom Terrific. Mark again.
Who is Tom Seaver?
Correct.
Finish the category.
This Hall of Fame closer simply chose the first 3 letters of his last name, Eck. Scott.
Who is Dennis Eckersley?
He's the one.
I buzzed in too early on that one. Oh well.
Okay. National parks for 200.
The south rim of this Arizona park averages over 6,000 feet in elevation. The north rim, over 8,000. I'm surprised none of you got this one. What is the Grand Canyon? Scott, select again.
I should have. Anyway, parks 400.
You can enter this park from any of 5 entrances. 2 in Wyoming and 3 in Montana. And that would be Yellowstone National Park. Scott, select again.
Should have known. Should have known.
Yeah, that's sorry, Old Faithful. Let's go to TV shows. First episodes for 2.
The one where Monica gets a roommate, 1994. Mark.
What is Friends?
Yes.
TV shows first episodes for 4.
12 a.m. to 1 a.m., 2001. Mark?
What is 24?
Yep.
TV show's first episodes for 6.
Meet the Bunkers, 1971. Mark?
What is All in the Family?
That's it.
TV for 8.
Panic at Malibu Pier, 1989. Scott?
Miami Vice?
No, sorry. Mark or Mitch? Mitch?
What is Family Matters?
No. Mark, you want to try this one?
No.
Correct response there. What is Baywatch? Mark, still on you.
I had it at the right thing.
Yeah, Malibu's nowhere even close to Florida. Finish the category, please.
Chapter 1, The Vanishing of Will Byers, 2016. And if you've ever watched Netflix, you would remember that show as Stranger Things. Let's go somewhere else, Mark.
Okay, C in Science 200.
The water droplets that sometimes form on the outside of a glass are an example of this process. Mitch?
What is condensation?
You're correct.
Oh, okay.
C in Science for 400.
In 1742, he developed his centigrade scale. And that would be Lord Celsius. Mitch?
Lord Celsius. Oh.
Celsius.
All right. C in Science for 600.
This element, atomic number 27, is used to make blue pigment for pottery and glass. We would be talking about cobalt. All right, Mark is in the lead at $2,800 right now. Scott is in second at $600, and Mitch is in the hole at minus $600. But we're still early in the proceedings. We'll take a quick break and get to know our players right after this.